What's up? What's up? What's up? How we doing? How we doing? What up, Bob?
Hey, how's it going?
It's all right. How about you?
Uh, I'm doing good. Doing
So.
good, man. Nah, it's all right, man. Just, nothing big. My son's basketball team, his coach. My son thinks the coach got something against him.
What you
But,
mean?
um, he had they got beat by like 70 points their last game, and when they was down 40, he got the ball stolen from him. The guy hit the ball away from him, and then he dove, and then my son dove. And then the coach took him out and said, "Why weren't you the first one on the floor?"
Hmm.
And he was like, he dove on, he did dive on the floor, and like it was like a tie up. But anyway, the kid hit it and reacted first, you know, and he dove first.
Oh, okay.
So then he's like, then he didn't get back in the game. He was down, mind you, they were down 40 at the time, a legitimate 40 points. So
Damn.
he's like, really?
Damn. There's
And he's
basketball,
like,
right?
this basketball, yeah,
Yeah.
because the other team, their Division 3 was Division 2 team. The team pressed the whole game, literally the whole game, Marco. It was crazy. They were beating them so bad, and they wouldn't stop pressing.
Right.
But he's like, all them other dudes is messing up to lose by 70. A lot of people. So after the game, he said the coach is like, the guys who went at the end were fighting to the end.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, man, we lost by like 70. Like, he said nobody was fighting to the end. I mean,
Damn.
I mean,
Okay.
so anyway, but it's no big deal. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? In the long term life issues.
Yeah. When was this?
That was Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Okay, I thought it was today.
Yeah, they played. Sorry, what's today? Yeah, they played. Yeah, they played Tuesday, Wednesday. He played Tuesday, Wednesday, and he came home. He got a game Monday, and Wednesday. He had practice tonight. He got tonight, but I just told him, man, just play and have fun, man. It's like whatever. Just have
Mhm.
fun in practice. You don't play a lot, don't worry about it.
Right.
You're
Right.
not going to the NBA anyway.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, so he's like, man, he was he was a little discouraged. Not discouraged, he was angry. I could say he was mad because he was like, how's he? He basically, why are you yelling at me like, and everybody else is messing up too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but anyway, yeah, everything's good though. I'm about to clean up my garage, man. I'm about to, my boxing equipment. I got my bench press ready. I'm about to start working out some more.
What are you gonna do?
Me and my son, he wanted to bench press, so not heavy, but and then start using my boxing equipment. I
Okay.
still owe CJ Rich 50 push-ups.
You own 50?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
but
What's up, Vega?
time to get back in
Yo,
shape.
why your
What's up,
nose red,
Vegas?
man? You been crying?
Who?
You,
Why?
your nose is red.
Yeah, I think it's from exercising.
Yeah.
Are you
All
hitting the
right.
Yeah,
bag?
I was hitting the bag and
Okay.
it was cold as shit.
Word. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Yeah, that shit look red like you just hit a couple bumps.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Nah,
Um,
I'm just playing around with you, man. What we talking about?
Vega, you probably you thought Devin looked great.
Um, I thought he was in full control. Absolutely,
who?
Devin
I
Haney.
was asking about Devin.
Yeah.
You didn't mind the land 70 punches in the 12-round fight?
No, I didn't mind it at all because at the end of the day, doesn't matter if you win 7-5 or 12-0, the win that matters the most. Each fight, it's individual. Each round is a individual fight, right?
Yeah.
And I felt that he was in control almost every round except for round one.
So you got a guy in there who wants to quit, and you won't make him quit. Haney, Norman looked like he wanted to quit. He had a look on his
Never.
face like I don't want to be here. Yes, he did.
Never. He looked like he
Yes,
was.
he
I don't know about
did.
quitting.
Nah,
Yes,
this
he
shit looks
did.
sad, bro. He
He
beat the life out of him,
He
bro.
he looked like he was ready to quit. If Haney had thrown punches, they would throw in the towel in. He had the look on his face. Trust me. Go back and watch again. He had a look on his face like I don't want to be here.
Well, round two looked like he was ready to go. He couldn't get him out.
Wow.
He's just not is a terrible finisher. Like, not everyone can be the full goods, right? He can't finish for shit.
I mean, he doesn't have the power. We know that.
Exactly. So, like, I mean,
Although-
and literally getting countered is the way to get to him, right? So
Although
why
it did
why
look-
would he jeopardize his win
Although
to
it
get
did
a
look like he
finish?
had a little bit of power, right?
Yeah,
But
no, he caught him. He countered with homeboy, hurt him, and
Mhm.
then hit him with a 2-piece, and then never hurt him again.
Nope, didn't hurt him again. But
I don't know, man. I'm 53. I'm from a different era when dudes weren't afraid to throw punches. God, I don't remember no fighters.
Jersey
I
Bob.
remember no fighters, man, that wouldn't throw punches. You can't name a fighter 90s, 2000 that wouldn't throw punches.
No, I hear you, man. But also, like, I mean, not everyone's gonna be an all-time great, and that's okay.
So
Yeah.
just tell these guys start talking about Haney is a Hall of Famer. It's crazy.
I mean,
He's
Arturo
not a Hall of
Gotti is
Famer.
a Hall of Famer. He's not an
I mean, we
all-time
know
great.
we keep going. He's not a Hall of Fame either. I'm talking
Well,
about
I mean,
legit Hall of Famers.
I mean, Haney being mentioned in the Hall of Fame right now is ridiculous. He's fucking 24. He's not even halfway through his career.
He's like 26. He's a 3-division champ, former undisputed. I mean, he's on his way. But yeah, I mean, for all we know, he could lose his next 6 fights, right, by knockout.
Yep.
But he's definitely on his way.
I mean,
That's exactly-
Tank Davis is on his way. Tank Davis don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. He was on his way.
For sure.
Mhm.
But I mean, that goes to what Marco was saying. We gotta wait. We gotta see how things play out.
Yep.
We may never see Tank Davis in the ring again. If he finished today, would he be in a Hall of Fame? I think he'd be considered. I think it'd take many years if he
No.
were to get in.
He
He's not
never
gonna be
unified.
first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
No, he
That
would
dude
not.
never even unified.
Yeah, no, he would not be in the Hall of Fame if he retired today. Not even close.
If we went through all the Hall of Famers, have all the Hall of Famers unified though?
No, it's not about It's not about unifying. It's just. I mean, what did he do to be in the Hall of Fame?
No, I agree. It's going to be more of the fandom, right? The ticket sales, the attention. That is what's going to be the major push for him to be in the Hall of Fame. And then he's the 3-way champ.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, can you tell the story of boxing within the last 10 years with leaving Tank Davis out? I think you could.
I mean, yeah, you totally could. Well, maybe not, because
No, you definitely could, because the biggest part of Tank Davis's legacy is, like we talked about earlier, Marco. It's not who he fought; it's literally the exact opposite. It's all the people who he
who
didn't fight.
didn't fight. Well, no, that's not true. The biggest part of his legacy is his knockouts. Like that Leo Santa Cruz clip should be propped up in the boxing Smithsonian. Like that was.
But could you leave it out of telling the story of boxing in the last 10 years?
100%.
I agree.
Well, maybe, but also think about this. He was also one of the biggest sellers. Behind Ryan, not even Ryan, but behind.
No,
Jake.
he's definitely ahead of Ryan.
Yeah, behind Jake, behind Canelo. Maybe.
Wait.
AJ.
He sold more than Jake.
I don't think so. Not now. But either
Maybe-
way, he's in the top. we could
Okay,
say-
I mean, all right. Jake had one fight that sold more.
right. So he is in the top 3 to 5 of the biggest sellers. So that can't be left out if you tell the story, right?
No, you can leave him out.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe you can leave him out too, man. I mean, his biggest fight was what? Ryan?
Yeah.
That was
Catch weight rehydration clause
well. That was his most.
for no
Like,
belt.
That was his most popular
Yeah.
or whatever. But it wasn't his biggest fight. His biggest fight.
What's
was
his
probably,
biggest fight?
Probably
Broly?
Santa Cruz or Barrios. I would say those guys were really
Crazy.
Arios.
at the time.
Yeah.
At the time. No.
So what did we know Barrios for before he fought Tank Davis, since it was such a big fight?
Well, he appeared to be the best challenge because he was a 6 foot dude who and didn't Tank go up to fight him? If I'm not mistaken, he went to 40, right?
So what did we know
Before
Barrios
40.
for before he fought Tank? I'm sorry, I didn't really hear an answer.
There is no answer. But why do you
Okay,
have to know,
so-
why do you have to know somebody for it to be a big win? Like
Absolutely. I mean, no, because it's after the fact when you add, okay, he was this tall, like Barrios didn't start at 122.
Right.
And then like there was an undisputed champ or two people undisputing, and he had a secondary belt. 'Cause I can't remember the exact timeline.
I'm just saying, when Tank beat him, I mean, Barrios came in, I believe he was undefeated. I believe
Right.
he was- yeah, it was
Did you know he also had a fight where he missed 1,000 punches?
missed? No, I didn't know that.
Correct. 9% landed.
Damn. Against who?
Some Eastern European.
That's almost
Beforehand.
impossible.
Mm,
Yeah, he landed 9%, missed over 1,000 punches.
damn.
And like a shutout too.
Damn. No, I didn't know that. I
He
was
won
unaware.
by shutout. Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like one of the hardest punchers of this generation and one of the highest grossing. How do you leave him out of the story?
I don't want to leave him out, but at the end of the day, what fight did he really have that's just like, man, do you remember Tank versus this guy?
Well, that's what
No.
I'm saying. So that
What
criteria.
about
you're right.
Roach?
But what about my criteria,
Roach.
which is hardest
The
puncher?
Roach fight is not rememberable.
Oh, it is, but what's it rememberable for? For fucking
Oh,
him fucking up.
him should have been disqualified.
In
Yeah,
Greece.
exactly.
Grease in his eye. Yeah, that's what he's memorable for. Grease in
You're
his
right.
eye.
That's
I'm
more
just saying,
infamy
like-
than fame.
I'm just saying the hardest puncher and the biggest seller, like that stands out. Yeah, you could break it down, say, oh, who'd he fight? But
So his
hardest
biggest
puncher.
knockout is the guy that started at like 115 that had
Well, look.
one fight at 130 that he moved down for, and he knocked out because the guy threw 3 straight
You
right
could say,
hands.
see,
No, I hear you. No, it's a beautiful
I'm
highlight.
I'm
That
a little
can't
disappointed
be
in you
denied.
because you're a boxer. You know how hard it is to knock people out. So look at Wilder. You're gonna say so you're one of the people that say that about Wilder. Oh, so what? He knocked out 42 of his first 42 opponents. They were the cab drivers. I mean, that shit is impressive, and it means something.
Well, that's
And
that's many shades of off. Come on, Marco. That you're talking about 42 KOs
I
versus.
mean, at
what,
least
1
Wilder
KO?
became champion, and he was
Well,
knocking
yeah.
out people,
Why-
defending his championship, and then he at least attempted to fight one of his actual peers on his level, Tyson Fury. At least he tried.
right. Well, why I'm bringing.
I'm
it
not
up,
saying
Mo,
knocking people out is easy. I mean, Edgar Berlanga has 16 first-round knockouts, but is he going to be remembered? Are we going to tell the story of him?
Let me read this real quick. Appreciate you, Nick Knack, B4K, extra crispy 20 piece. Yo, Marco, here's a couple clams. Thanks for all the funny and great boxing content. Keep up the great work. Cheers. Appreciate you, big dog. You're probably British since you're saying cheers. Thank you. Well, the reason why I bring up Wilder is because what Wilder lacked in, basically fundamentals and everything, Tank did not. Tank is a good fighter. You know what I mean? So he wasn't 42-0 all knockouts, but he had enough knockouts. And let's not forget it. Lightweight, it's hard to come by somebody who punches like that. It's more impressive.
But also, he had people weighing at the same. If you want to compare it to Wilder was being outweighed 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds.
I always say that. So you're using my own stats against me. You're right. It's more impressive with Wilder. So that's something that I always say.
And then Tank started putting rehydration clauses on people, which I don't think rehydration clauses are necessarily bad for the sport. But when it's not the norm and you're the one guy doing it, when it's not really within your organization that you're fighting for, or within the, let's say the norm or the rules, Like, you know, it's
Well,
never going to be a good look
against
you know what I
Ryan
mean?
of
When
all
other
people.
guys, yeah,
Right.
like Ryan, I think everyone thinks he would have beat Ryan regardless of the rehydration clause, and that's what made it upsetting. That's the thing with Tank. It's not that we don't think he beats these guys. It's like he's just not doing it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how
This
to
guy,
explain it.
and I'm not the biggest Haney fan. Tank wouldn't fight Haney or Shakur. It's crazy. He wouldn't fight
He
either
probably
one.
could have, and he would have knocked out Haney at 135.
Mhm. Maybe.
But now I'm just saying it, right? Like, because it never happened.
No, it did not. No,
So-
it did not.
So what matters better, actions or words? Obviously, actions, right?
Yeah.
Did Tank ever have the real belt at 135? He's a Reggie belt. Because Haney was undisputed when Tank had a belt, which is unbelievable. But
Who was
when
undisputed?
Haney was undisputed, didn't Tank supposedly have a belt when Haney was undisputed?
Yeah. Correct.
I don't remember. They were in different
Yeah.
weight classes, obviously, at that point.
No, they was in 135. When Haney was supposedly undisputed 135, Tank supposedly had a belt.
Well, how could he have a belt if he's undisputed?
Because it's secondary belt.
Oh, one of those bullshit like Reggie's or in recess.
So did Tank ever
Did
get
you know
the
that
real
we
belt?
have? Go ahead. No. Yeah. One. Was he a champ at 126 or just 130? I think IBF he had it against
Who was
Jose Pedraza. He knocked him out. Pedraza was the undefeated champ, and then there was a lot of fix him up, switch him up when it came to the 130 Super WBA.
Yeah.
If you remember, do you remember Jezreel Corrales from
I
Panama?
remember him.
No.
He
Yeah.
missed weight, got knocked out by Albert Machado, so he was the super champ. So Albert Machado knocked him out, and then they had Tank versus Cuello, I think his name was Cuellar, yes. And when Machado won, they gave him the regular status, and they let Tank versus Cuellar be for the Super WBA belt, even though Albert Machado knocked out the Super champ. But because he was stripped of his belt for missing weight, they were allowed to move it as they want.
Nasty.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like you have to tell Tank. You have to put Tank in the story of boxing. If you tell it during his periods of being active, I just feel like you have to. He's one of the most dominant, and you know. But look, if you want to break down his career, you can. You could break down anybody. Like you give me any fighter, I could fucking shit on him. Almost, and yeah, maybe even anyone. Maybe even like a Sugar Ray fucking Robbins, I could figure some ways out to shit on him. Like if you look for it, it's
See, I
there.
agree with you, Marco. I
Easy.
agree with you, bro. I just think it's not for like good reasons. Like all the bad shit associated with him and his career grossly outweighs all the good stuff. Like I guess that's cool. Like he sold some pay-per-views or whatever. He's a good puncher. But like not fighting any of the top guys, and then now the way how this might very well be the end of his career to go out like this, bro, this is fucking sad. Like it's pretty fucking miserable. I don't know what's worse, this or Broner. If Yayan's in the chat, shout out to Yayan. I don't know if this is a worse way to end your career or Broner's a worse way to end your career.
Broner
Man, he
actually
ran
fought
from
top
Lamont.
dogs.
He ran from Lamont Roach. Let's be real.
Who did?
Tank ran from Lamont Roach. Kept stringing him along. I'm gonna fight you. I'll fight you, and never fought him. That's pathetic.
Yeah, the biggest difference between Broner and Tank is Broner actually, he fought Pacquiao, he fought Sean Porter, he fought, Maidana. People didn't know how good he was, but Maidana was coming off of he had some good wins, and and then he fought his way through it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
he
he
fought
took his lumps
Jesse
like a man.
Vargas. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He fought Jesse Vargas. I know Vargas isn't like a sizzling name, but Vargas a respected amateur, top amateur actually, from Las Vegas, and was a guy that was also groomed to be a champ. And they fought to a draw in a pretty decent fight. But he fought guys. Like that's the biggest thing. So if I had this, and that's the thing about Tank, it's obvious. It's obvious he's fucking talented. He can fight. and it's just like, damn, can we just see you in one fight where it's just a guy in your weight class, y'all just fight each other, no restrictions, let the best man win? Like, is that so much to ask? Like, do we really have to just keep wondering and wanting it? That's what makes it so frustrating. I mean, I really don't want to talk about Tank anymore.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, and I think he's done. I think he's retired for. I always say this: 3 years, maybe he'll come back. He's coming back for sure. Just it might take.
No way, bro. No way.
You don't think he's coming back?
If he's not risking losing and getting embarrassed now, there's no way in hell he's gonna do it in the future, man. I just hope he doesn't end up like some of these older champions where, we end up seeing on the news that he's fucking picking up cans underneath a bridge somewhere, some fucking horrible shit like that.
I mean, like a Delonte West, whatever his name is.
Oh,
I mean, bro, you could pick out any number of guys that happen to do. So,
what's that one guy that's crying? It's a crying meme. Oh, he's a boxer. Is it Rocky? Rocky with an L.
Crying?
Yeah.
Yeah. The black dude. Yeah.
Yeah, no, man. I watched his fight. Man, there's a fight I watched of his. What weight class was he? Like 130?
He was a little guy. I don't remember. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a featherweight.
I think it was Wilfredo. I seen him fight. Man, Rocky, good fighter. Good fighter.
He was good. There's a clip of him knocking some dude out in the street in his 50s.
You know what it is? He was a little stiff. But other than that, he could fight.
There's a clip of him. I don't know if you guys ever saw it, knocking some guy out in the street in when he was in his 40s or 50s. Yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Well, somebody like fuck with him, and he he didn't do anything wrong.
No, it's unfortunate for both. I'm sure he didn't want to do that, and what an idiot for fucking with him.
Yeah, I don't think the dude knew.
So let me ask you, Marco, are you locked in for tomorrow? Ben Whitaker, first fight on Matchroom.
Marco's guy. That's Marco's guy.
We're not watching that, man.
Guy.
I'm watching that. I'm locked
That's
in.
That's some UK bullshit.
Alberto, I don't know what it is, man. He has me intrigued. I love the way he carries himself. I love his answer to questions. I watched all his Q&A. I see he's got the, what is it called? Because my son watches that stupid anime. The longest running anime. He's got the fucking tattoo on his chest. No, silly boy.
One Piece.
Luffy.
Yeah, One Piece.
Yeah.
One Piece.
Yeah, he's got that. He gives respect to Floyd Mayweather. He says that's the guy that got him into boxing. I've been watching so much of what he says. I don't know what it is, man. I'm not into that usually. I'm not into all the bells and whistles. But Ben Whitaker, listen, I'm not a big fan of the playing around the ring for as long as he does it. But when you're able to do that and still land jabs and still land right hands, that's awesome.
Like shit his last fight? Or
no, hell no.
Yeah, he shit the bed.
First fight, he looked like shit.
And then did he rematch the guy?
Yeah, he rematched the guy.
Yeah, he ran the squabble back.
They stopped the fight early.
I mean, what did you want, Jersey Boy? You want that man out in a wheelchair like Ben was in the first fight?
Mean, it wasn't. Nah, he wasn't. I mean, he was hurt, but he wasn't. You could let that go, man. It was a rematch. I thought the dude.
Okay, Bob. Let me ask you a question. Do you think they should have let Lubin go, or was that a good stoppage?
Nah, Lubin was knocked out.
Okay.
Nah, Lubin.
I thought some people were saying he wasn't really knocked out.
Nah, Lubin was gone. He was gone.
Yeah, he was like he was sleeping.
I don't think Whitaker ain't hit the guy like Lubin was getting hit. I thought the guy was buzzed, man. I didn't think the guy was out on his feet, but it doesn't matter. He was going to knock him out anyway, but I thought they could let him go. But now Lubin was done.
Well, okay, done. What about Bob? What about Yard? Was that a good stoppage or a little premature? Pause.
No, that was good stop. Yard was getting destroyed.
Yard and who?
Nah, Yard was getting destroyed.
Yard and Benavidez?
Yeah, I seen some people saying that was a bad stoppage.
No, what? No. Yeah, it was bad because it was late.
Who the hell said that? Who the hell said it was a bad stoppage?
Poor Yard, man, and he fought his heart out. It's just heart don't win you fights, right, Marco? That's what you told me.
Man. Wait, what I tell you? What I tell you?
Oh, child.
Too much balls, remember?
You do have too much balls. That's true.
No, hey, Mark. As soon as I got hurt, I said, "That's it. Fuck it. We're gonna die today."
That wasn't. Yeah, that was. Yeah, you should have held, or just take a couple steps back. What?
Or
maybe.
That's fine.
Huh? Yeah, because you have to have your legs underneath you because you were trying to catch them, right? But you didn't have your legs underneath you, so you weren't getting the power that you normally would have got.
Yeah,
if you would have had your normal power, you could have caught him because that's actually smart. If he thinks he has you hurt, now he's coming in a little more reckless, so you can catch him. But you just didn't have your fucking
Right.
I could have cat and moused it, but I ain't no cat.
No.
Ain't no pussy. Hey, but so Marco, are you gonna watch the Ben Whitaker fight tomorrow? You didn't answer.
What time is it?
Like 5 or 6 o'clock.
So I want to. The answer is I want to, but I might be out doing shit, so I might have to catch the highlights. But I want to.
I mean, you don't have the zone. You can't just rewatch it.
Oh, does the zone let you rewatch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have like the legit account, they do.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Well, don't worry, Vega, because I know Marco's definitely not going to miss the Pro Box card after.
Oh yeah, no. I'm actually having a party in my house. Putting out guac and dip. Yeah.
I'm definitely locked into Justin Paul, though, man.
Oh, I know him real well.
Do you?
No.
Is that sarcasm?
Which what? You can't detect your own sarcasm?
No,
Yes.
no, sir. It was your timing, man. It was good timing.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Damn.
But the thing is, don't forget, guys. If I get hired, I'll learn this shit overnight. Like, it would be no problem. I'm not saying I refuse to learn it.
Well, Marco, have you ever had like a corporate job like that? Because like from what I know about you, pause. You said you've pretty much been self-employed most of your life.
Why'd you have to pause that? Out of curiosity?
Yeah. What was the pause for?
I don't
For like saying I know another man. Pause.
You can't know another
That don't
man.
make any sense.
I know my dad. Pause.
Well, that's different. That's like family. You know what I mean?
Forgot. So what'd you ask me about? Yeah, I've been self-employed. I mean, the last 20 years, I guess, 18 years.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you get employed like a big conglomerate like the Zone, it's like you got to talk to higher up. It's like a whole chain of bullshit.
Man. I'll tell you right now, I am so sick of being a boss because when you're a boss,
Stress.
you have all the responsibility on you. And yeah, I'm done with that. Like, trust me, I know if it was the other way around, people who work for other people, they want to be bosses, but it's all about, the grass is greener type shit. I'm at the, nah, fuck that. I'm done. I hate bringing my work home with me. I hate all that. I want to go, clock in, clock out, go fuck yourself.
Well, are you ready to ask another man for like a day off or, getting like PTO and stuff like that?
Why you gotta word it like that?
I know.
That's another man.
No, not like, okay, like another person, I guess. My bad.
That's mad sexist. You think women aren't in positions of power, I mean?
Well, typically you don't see that. No.
Oh,
No.
Jesus Christ.
Depends on what field
First,
you're in.
yeah.
What field?
First, the
Yeah,
Arab
the zone. I've never seen a woman in power.
That's exactly.
I don't know who's in power in the zone. I don't pay
It's,
attention.
a Russian guy is the legitimate owner.
Oh, really? Because I thought they were based in England. Because like my partner
They are.
representative is a British dude.
Yeah, but the guy that's actually pumping money into it is a Russian guy.
Oh. Okay. Well, good for him. What's up, fun truck?
What's up, Marco? We need to get a coffee in you. Like, no yawning in the first hour of the stream.
I exercised, right? I hit the bag. I did my 10 rounds, went hard, and then it flared up this sinus infection.
Alberto, why didn't he pause?
I didn't want to overdo it. I wanted to.
It flared up my sinus infection that I'm fucking, and I feel like shit. Fucking annoying.
So we took bring up the Zone. Is the Zone successful? Are they
No.
making money?
Money wise, no,
How do you know?
because they're reporting losses every year. So like their plan was to get major deals across the globe and they're doing that with certain like soccer leagues and like they have the NFL in Canada, but the U.S. market they're just having the biggest trouble with, and they're pumping in billions of dollars to just get tens of to maybe a couple $100 million back.
So how much longer can something like that last?
Until the billionaire one.
They tell you 5 years until you start seeing in the green. I mean, what are they in about year 6? So, but they just pumped in more money, I think a year or two ago. So I guess it's just depending on how much money that they have willing to lose.
Yeah, how deep their pockets are, because I don't know if y'all saw, like, it got so serious, like Turkey had to put out an official statement. They were basically saying that the Saudi divestment fund, like basically the funds they have for like these crazy boxing events and shit, they're saying that might be dried up, and so Turkey had to put out like a PR statement this morning.
I saw that. He said that's bullshit, and I know it's bullshit because
Marco, I mean, how much money did they lose on the Tyson Fury Usyk rematch and the original one?
Here's the thing. Like, I don't know what they lost, but I know that there were. I know we've talked about this. I've told you guys this. Damn near 35 billion they got just for 2024 alone, right? So they're good. So I don't even think they have to make money. This is what they're getting as an investment.
What?
Well, listen to me. This is what they're getting as an investment. So they invest in their country, and then within 2 or 3 years, they have people fucking pouring into Saudi Arabia to spend money and go. That's the point of this. They want to make it a tourist attraction.
Yeah, you know how much money they had to lose on golf? Look how much money they spent on golf. They have to be losing money. You can't be making money with all the stuff they spent on golf.
I don't pay attention. I didn't even know they did golf.
That shit was a failure.
Yeah, I didn't even know they did golf. I had no idea.
Yeah, like they overpaid Phil Mickelson and Tiger, a bunch of like shot golfers. They basically wanted them out there in Saudi, but the main problem is like they're at a impasse because they want tourism, right? But then they have their strict, their religion law. So that's where, like, with the World Cup, I don't know if you guys watch soccer. Like a lot of dudes, like when they like to watch soccer, they like to knock down some modelos and stuff. And I guess they're due to their religion, that's like considered a big no-no. So they had dudes drinking like they had like one pub like maybe a couple miles away from the stadium. Like that's just not really conducive to generating a profit.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I know. I heard that they were thinking of bringing alcohol into it somehow, or gambling, but I don't know.
They're making their own Las Vegas where they're going to allow drinking, but I mean, really, not to get too crazy. I mean, we know what besides gambling, besides alcohol, one of the biggest money makers is, women, and that's something they lack in allowing women to be promiscuous.
Well, I'll say this, Vega. Floyd's always in Saudi Arabia, so maybe they're not so far behind as you think.
But that's more exclusive. You know what I mean? They got to make it more for the common man that's traveling over.
Oh, you want like a brothel, or like a club, like a strip club,
or even just loose on the street.
Yeah,
but then that goes back to the religion.
I don't think that's
right. That's the issue.
I don't think that's a necessity to make a Vegas type atmosphere.
Marco, are you crazy?
No, I don't think so.
Like that's
you're talking about respectable man. We're talking about disgusting men with money.
No, I just mean in general. So you guys really think that it's a necessity?
Yes.
For something like that to be successful?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, history has shown me that.
I don't think so. Like look at Atlantic City. That shit ain't legal there.
Marco, okay, let me ask you a question, Marco. What do you think drives the world?
Drives the world?
Like from a man's perspective.
I mean, depends what age man you're talking about.
Any age man.
It's pussy.
Yes,
not for me, not anymore. Like
it's pussy. Pussy runs the world. Like men trying to get pussy.
Not for me, not anymore. And I know a lot of people who, after you get past a certain age, that is not your primary focus. It is when you're young, for sure. But once you get past a certain age, it's fuck. Like
it's definitely women. So the pursuit of women.
I've been through so much of that. I've gone through. What I'm saying, like I don't like. My royal oats have been sowed. Like I don't give a fuck anymore.
Wait, pause. Your what?
But the president's best friend he had the young girls and they was flocking there. So it's what Vegas talking about.
Yeah.
Epstein had young girls and they had all kinds of rich guys coming.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, look, you guys could be right. I feel like there's a lot of. You don't need that to be successful. I feel like if you have gambling, if you have alcohol, if you have, I think that's enough. Don't get me wrong, that helps, but that's not a necessity. I don't think.
Yeah, no, I think the history of the world will disagree with you.
Well, I mean,
Marco.
I don't know, maybe. What?
Marco, you could be like the richest dude in the world. You could be set up like you're up millions or billions, and you're still the cat's gonna be what's gonna, that little head's what takes over at the end of the day.
I'm telling you, Alberto, you're gonna see when you get older. It changes. I'm not saying it completely goes away, but it changes. Priorities change. You know what I mean? Right, Bob? Tell him.
Changes for you, Marco.
Yeah,
your 2 levels
for some guys, but some of these guys are still 60 years old in the strip club.
Oh yeah, no, some, but I think overall, I think that the average, the majority are not like that.
But no, I think you're right, Mark. A lot of dudes is like, yeah, it's not important anymore.
Nah, like, well, trust me, when I was in my 20s, even in my 30s, forget about it. But now,
I know some dudes in their 50s that are women crazy.
My father was like that. Like, I know people too, but again, the exception isn't the rule, So, but and also like me, when I was single, when I was tapping shit up like a maple tree, I didn't like hookers. Like that was not my I to me it was no satisfaction having to pay for it. Like I wanted to go get it myself. So there's a lot of men who it drives them. They're young, but they don't want to pay for that shit. That doesn't fucking attract everybody. To me, it actually grossed me out. So,
well, Marco, you got to remember, it's not just about like hookers or strippers or any of that. Like women aren't allowed to like show skin. You're not allowed to have like. You're not allowed to hold hands. You're not allowed to kiss.
Okay, that's a good
like
point,
none
right?
of that shit.
Right,
like,
but let me ask you guys this:
it's to an extreme, Marco.
Let me ask you this though: I don't remember paying attention, but I'm pretty sure they had ring card girls at the Riyadh shows. Did they not?
I didn't see. No,
they do not. Marco.
I've seen they have ring card guys, and they have them like in like goofy costumes and shit.
So you're right in terms of that, Mo. You're right in terms of that. Yeah, like adding a little sex appeal, I guess. But I don't think that'll make or break it. So.
Well, no, but it's like, bro. I mean, I don't know. Every big boxing show that I've gone to, it's like a party atmosphere. Like people go dressed up like they're gonna go to the club after and shit, and women like having their tits out and their asses hanging out and shit. And it's like,
right.
And guys want to see that shit too, and ladies like doing it. So I don't know how you're supposed to make a party atmosphere where people don't really have the liberties to act like it's a fucking party. You know what I mean?
The worst I ever saw was Tank when Tank fought. I believe Rolly was the one I went to. Like I don't know if it's like a Baltimore thing, but that was some rat shit. Like these girls were wearing, it was literally see-through dresses. Like there was nothing left to the imagination. It was even too much.
Me and my son were in the mall 2 days ago, and there was literally this girl. She had to be in her early to mid 20s. She was with a girl that looked like she was in elementary school. And she was literally looked like she was in bedtime lingerie walking around the mall. And I told my son, I said, listen, I'm not complaining that I'm seeing it, but to think that's someone's daughter, that's someone's girlfriend, and she's in the mall, I said, that's disgusting, son. I want you to understand it's nasty. And it's not wrong for you to look, but that's wrong if to think that, like I said, that is an individual that has people that love her, and she's going out like that. And then if men, my son's 14, I said, and then when men approach her aggressively, she'll be upset about it unless the man has something that she may want. And that's the problem with dressing like that, because you only want the attention you're seeking, but you're going to get a lot more attention that you probably aren't looking for.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's out of control. Like shit is really, it's a lot more normalized now too. Like there's ass cheeks hanging out, literally ass cheeks hanging out, and it's literally like, and some of these girls, like I live near a middle school, right? Or I used to in Brooklyn, and like these, first of all, they're developing way earlier, like 11, 12, they got full, and they're just letting everything fucking hang.
Careful what you say, Marco.
Why?
Because you said you live next to a middle school.
Well, I used to.
I hear you. I hear you.
The point is, like, even when I go to pick up my son, like, it's just not only are the hormones and the foods making everybody develop earlier, but they're also just dressing like we'll do this thing.
You'll be surprised on what you see.
we'll do this thing like my family laughs. But like we'll walk by, and if we see one of those girls dressed like that, I just look at my daughter and I go, nope, like that's you're fucking not wearing that ever. You know, it's crazy.
Though I work in a high school, but it's literally like 10%. Most of the young ladies respectable, but it's like 10% that are ridiculous with it. Really ridiculous. So what you guys are saying is true. It's bad how they dressing. Bad.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you know, even you see it, Bob. You're in high school. It's probably out of control. And are you?
Like I said, it is not. It's really not. It's only a few. It's like 10% because most young ladies respect themselves, but they see all them stars with sexy red. What are these dumb, horrible, no talent women? Like, they are no talent strippers on stage.
Midnight Bob. Yeah, no, for real.
Nah, but that's what they see, and I'm like, man, it's bad. Like you said, it is bad.
Yeah, it's out of control. So, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a necessity, but maybe it is. But so then you're saying that Saudi will never really make it because they lack those things? Somebody? Anybody?
Who knows, man? The answer is no now, but in 10, 20 years, when they really, let's say in a few generations, maybe not just one, when it comes down to it, when they want to have wealth, for their next few generations, they may need to make a change.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Marco, to me, that's a thing. Like, I would want to go to one of these big ass fucking momentous fight cards in Saudi Arabia or some shit. It's like the Middle East, Las Vegas, but I'm like, I can't even fucking get a drink, bro. I can't even watch the fights with a beer. I can't even see the ring card girls with their fucking booty cheeks bouncing around. I have to see Johnny jerk off.
Ring card girls, Jason. They don't have those.
Exactly.
That's what he's saying.
Get that. It just looks like fucking Austin Powers or whatever the fuck.
They're trying to steal a pastime, Like boxing has a pastime in the United States, and all of a sudden, it's in Saudi, and the times are all different.
Well,
and the fans are different, the energy is different, promoters, it's all fucking weird.
Maybe the answer is he puts the shows on in America, and then they have all these things. Because
good luck with that.
Well, what show did he do in the U.S.? Didn't he do one recently? Which one was
Crawford? What was the last one?
Canelo Crawford.
They have ring card girls.
I'm pretty sure. Right? I was thinking Crawford.
They had ring card girls. I'm pretty sure the arena sold liquor.
I don't think they did.
Well, the arena definitely sold liquor. There's no way they're gonna fucking unless he paid them crazy.
But Marco, y'all do or not y'all specifically, but a lot of dudes was complaining about PBC before we got Turkey, saying, "Oh, Turkey's gonna say boxing." And now y'all are the same dudes complaining y'all can't see some ass on the TV. It's crazy. Like this just shows boxing fans are never happy. I swear.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I really don't. But let me see something.
Well, I couldn't give a fuck about what they show on TV, but I'm saying we're talking about like people actually physically going to Riyadh, which is what they're doing all this shit for, I mean, I know it's way more common for people in the UK to go vacation out to like Dubai and shit or Riyadh or whatever.
Well, it's one
So
flight.
for Americans, yeah, they want us to go out there. That's what I'm saying. It's like they're not really fashioning things to our sensibilities and our culture. So
yeah, that's true.
Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if they're running out of money or if they have way more money. That shit got nothing to do with me. As long as they keep putting up boxing events, I'm as happy as a clam until it gets to the point where they can't anymore.
So your boy Floyd's at the Lakers game.
Whose boy?
He's out here, Floyd Mayweather at the Lakers game.
Whose boy is that?
It's your boy, man. It's our boy, man.
Yeah, and they just show him at the ring courtside.
There's not my boy.
Damn, what you got against him?
Floyd?
Not Schofield.
Yeah, talk about Mayweather, right?
No, I'm talking about the GOAT.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather.
What do I got against him? He's a fucking clown. He fights John Gotti's grandson twice.
I mean, he's retired, bro. What the hell? Like, why would you hold that against him? He's retired. Just people giving him money in exhibitions.
There's so many ways he could earn money. Why, make yourself like a clown show. Like there's so many ways.
Because
right?
there's no easier in his mind. There's no easier way to make that much money.
Yeah, Marco,
Well,
it's like robbing the bank.
I don't know what he made against John Gotti's grandson, but I don't think it was much. Let's look.
Is he doing these fights because he's broke and he's trying to pay off bets?
That's what I think, but a lot of people.
Well, they said that he was like he couldn't leave Saudi Arabia like that one time because he owed the jeweler.
He was like
That's
in
what they
Dubai, I
said.
think.
Yeah, Dubai. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said. Let's see, how much should Floyd make fighting John Gotti? Depends on how you count.
Well, Marco, that one was in Mexico, so I know it was low budget. So I don't think it was more than like 10 or 15 M's.
His was reported
10 or 15 M's. Nobody bought that pay-per-view.
Yeah.
No way he made that much money.
And then
That's
if
what
you're
I'm saying,
making
they
$10 million,
guarantee.
like, how could you say like, why did you do that? Like it was an easy 10 M's.
Here it says he made about 10 million. Yeah, it says he made 10 million for the rematch.
Who's paying $10 million for that fight?
Fucking
Out of
amazing.
the 10 million,
The
how much are you
government,
netting?
the cartel.
Yeah, Marco, where was it? Is it Mexico?
The casino.
I don't know where it was.
It was
I
a
mean-
casino.
Cartel, casino, is there a difference?
Yeah, I don't know. If I needed to wash a bunch of money, maybe Floyd would be the first guy I call.
This took place in the Sunrise Arena in Florida, right by you, Alex.
Oh, wow, Sunrise Arena. What the fuck is that? I mean, I know there's the
FLA
BB
Live
team.
Arena. Oh no, excuse me.
Oh, the
FLA.
Live Arena. That's the hockey place. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the Panthers play.
The rematch occurred in the CDMX Arena, which is in Mexico City.
Okay, yeah, that's what they were talking about. Yeah, I remember the first one took place in Sunrise. Decent place.
I suppose. I mean, that shit to me was like super goofy, but you know.
I'm saying the arena, and they had a bunch of fights after the fight because of what took place in the ring.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, him just when he fought Logan Paul, I knew something was going on. Like,
I never seen that fight.
good. Logan just held him like worse than Klitschko ever. Like he was on some Klitschko shit, but just way worse. Would just try and punch him and hold him, and Floyd couldn't get to him. Floyd tried too, but
Oh, so you watched it, okay? Or did you watch
I
the
watched-
highlights?
I watched the fight, and it was like, it was so goofy. I mean, Logan would have probably got disqualified if it was a real fight for all the holding. But Floyd really tried to take him out, and he couldn't. At one point, he put up his high guard like he did against Conor McGregor, remember? And he was able to, but he just couldn't get to him. But it just shows you size does matter. Like
Logan's like what, like 6'2", 215?
6'3", yeah, like 2 something, right? And Floyd's like 5'7", yeah.
And he was roided up.
Chiseled.
Huh?
I'm saying he's chiseled.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he probably is roided up. I wouldn't be surprised. He's 6'2", it says.
Yes. I watched a little WWE, man. I watched Logan. He kind of athletic. I give him credit. He's way more athletic than I would have thought.
Yeah,
I've seen clips. It seems like he's good for wrestling. So shout out to them, man.
He's about 220. Although when he fought Floyd, he was 190. And when he fought KSI, he was 190. But they bill him as 220.
Oh, that's right. They fought KSI twice, right? Like one as an amateur, one as a pro.
I believe.
I remember seeing it. I actually watched it. The second one.
It's okay. That's okay. Marco, if you were offended, offered $1 million to box another boxing influencer, are you turning it down? See, Silva, this is what I always tell you guys. Stop looking at it through the lens of a normal person like we all are. I'm pretty sure none of us are multimillionaires, or not even that. Floyd has made over $1 billion in his career. So when you look at it through our lens, people like us who maybe sometimes have trouble, paying rent or live paycheck to paycheck. Of course, that's the answer. Oh, of course, it's money. But when you have made over $1 billion and your legacy is cemented and you can actually ruin it, why the fuck would you do that? Like, I just think there's a certain point where money doesn't, like, everybody's first reaction, oh, money, why you turn out free money? Like, not everybody thinks that way, especially fucking people who are damn near billionaires.
Marco, you don't know for a fact though if he's in an any trouble. Like
I
he
have no
doesn't have
idea.
any vices. I think his vice is gambling.
Oh yeah, and Fun Truck, you're right. I don't know for a fact. I'm making an educated guess. I'm deducing from things. Yeah, the gambling's a big one. You always lose money as a gambler. Always. Gamblers always lose on average. You might win a couple here or there, but you're losing. So, and you're like when he fought Logan Paul, that was the first time I really started being like, okay, I think he needs money. Like, why the fuck would he fight somebody who's so much bigger, who's not even a fighter? Like,
Marco.
What?
Marco, let me get in real quick. So y'all are trying to say that Floyd, you guys are judging the man because he's a gambler?
You guys, whoa.
I'm judging him because
No,
gambler,
I'm saying that makes me suspect that he might have money problems because a lot of gamblers have money problems.
Listen,
Not all of
Well,
them.
There's
Dana,
an NBA
you
coach.
guys never keep the same energy for Dana White, and he's a degenerate gambler.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck about Dana
I don't
White.
know.
Somebody
But
tried to
there's
bring
an
up-
NBA coach right now on suspension because he was involved with some gambling stuff.
Chauncey
So,
Billups,
we know
right?
gambling is terrible.
It was Chauncey, right?
Yeah.
Billups, yeah, that's
Just,
the thing.
just know he owes somebody some money. That's why he got caught up in
But
that.
like people try to say to me, well, Michael Jordan's a
He
gambler.
owed the
Why-
wrong
why are
person
you not-
money.
People trying to say,
Well,
Michael Jordan's
did
a
y'all see
gambler.
that Chauncey Billups when he got arraigned? He was wearing the Clutch Sports hoodie. Like he's not going down without taking the shit. They got to stop playing with Chauncey, man.
Well, listen to me. Somebody
him
said,
down.
well, Michael Jordan's a gambler. How come you don't think he's broke? And I'm like, look, if Michael Jordan was on Nickelodeon, if he was on Nickelodeon playing John Gotti's grandson 1-on-1, I would think he's broke too.
well, don't forget, they said that he made career decisions based off his gambling habits because of certain things that may have occurred due to
I mean, I
his
don't
death.
know. You could be right. I don't know anything about any of that, but
That's
like,
what they say. I mean, they say his father
MJ
unfortunately
betted on
passed
games.
away because of that.
Yeah,
well,
I don't
that's
believe
the
that
rumor
shit.
that his
I
father
don't
got
believe that
murdered over
shit.
gambling debt, but I'm not so sure that was the case.
I don't believe that shit.
Like,
But
I don't believe Jordan would have any debt. He's fucking worth so much money; he'd be able to pay it all off.
Well, he has
I
a
do
lot of
believe-
kids, Marco. He has a lot of kids.
Unless he had a whole
I don't think he
African
has that
village.
many. How many kids he has? Like 4?
Yeah. Unless it was a whole
About
village.
7.
That doesn't-
7.
No, Michael Jordan had no 7 kids.
I mean, you know what? I mean, honestly, who knows? But I don't think he claims 7 kids.
Well, that's what ChatGPT
man.
told me.
Okay.
Hey man,
Jordan has
ChatGPT.
five children: Jeffrey, Marcus, Jasmine.
Shout out Marcus, man. Good player at UCF.
Tyson blew through 400 million.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Because he didn't receive most of it.
And Mike Tyson was very open. Yeah, I need money. He's not sitting here being like, nah, I just love gambling, or nah, I just love fighting. He's like telling the truth. Yeah, I need money. Tell the truth.
no.
Hey, Marco,
Man,
What's up?
what did you think about the Mason Sam Noakes fight? Did you watch that or just the highlights?
No, I watched it. I was on here live.
Vega, that's nasty.
Well, no, because I just want to honestly, it's a different opinion when you watch highlights compared to the
I
whole
watched
fight,
it.
right?
I watched
He
it
broke
live
it down.
on my channel.
So what did
And
you
I-
think about that fight? Did you think
Shout
it
out to you,
was-
Marco, for watching it.
Shut up, Alberto.
So because like
I'm giving
I
you
don't think-
props. That's
I
crazy.
don't think that was a championship level fight, even though it was for a championship belt.
Well,
that's
I mean,
because you had 2 guys fighting for a championship for the first time, and
Right,
in their first 12-round fight.
right.
I mean, we
dropped
talked
my
about it
video
on this
it.
show. We talked on this show earlier. Well, I know I mentioned how I thought that fight was going to be the best fight of the night. They're going to
Mhm.
make a lot of mistakes, but because of that, it's going to be an exciting fight. That's
But
the
that
only
doesn't
thing
make
I
it a
got right.
championship level fight, like just based off of them, like actual
I
skill
mean,
wise.
brother,
adapt.
if you look through the entire sport of boxing, you can only find how many titles is 20, 30 titles out there, and you can
Way too
only
many.
look at maybe 5 or 6 legitimate champions in all of boxing. So, I mean, how often are you going to really see an actual championship bout? Just think realistically here.
Man,
You know,
are you-
a
Well, I
lot of guys
disagree. I
Hold
think
on.
there's many world level fighters East Division. I'm saying I don't see these guys as world level right now.
Oh
Which
well, I
guy?
mean it's okay to feel that way. I mean, you look at the welterweight division. Who the hell's on the world level? Like,
So you guys weren't impressed with
I
Mason?
saw one world level fighter at 147. That's Devin Haney.
yeah, I guess.
No, listen,
but
I love the way
he-
Mason fought, but at the end of the day, there was adjustments that he left on the table, and that was make you world level is making that separation and causing the other person to make a major adjustment. And instead,
Well,
he
got-
fought the fight.
Okay, I'll say this. I think he wants to be an entertainer. See, this is what's wrong with boxing. We can't punish these guys
stop that
who
shit.
take chances
Stop
for
that
us.
shit.
Because then
Stop
we're
that
stuck with
shit.
Haney's and Shakur's. I'm
Stop
cool,
that shit.
and
Stop
Richardson.
No,
I'm
he
cool.
Did he say?
stop that
Oh,
shit.
what I said.
No,
What's the What?
he fought the only fight he knew how to fight.
Who?
You know, it's not about in his case. Listen, these guys is not fighting to get hit. They're not fighting to get in no brawl or get beat up. But some
Right.
people's style is their style. There's no way in the world Mason was in that fight wanting to get touched up like he was.
No, not
Okay.
at all.
Oh, I
Not at all.
disagree
So-
entirely.
You know,
I
we
think
can
he
disagree all you
wants to
want.
be an exciting fighter.
No,
There's
no,
a
no,
difference.
no, no,
he
no, no.
purposely put himself in harm's way.
Why?
But there's no way. What do you mean? This is the most defensively unsound fight he's ever fought. Even in the Jeremiah Nakatilia fight, that was like a perfect technician.
Well,
I
I'm
thought he was going to
asking
do
you
that again.
Right,
You-
yeah,
you
he fought
have-
way
Mo,
more
Mo,
defensive
hold on,
awareness.
hold on.
defensive
Mo, the
awareness.
question is, why would he purposely put himself in harm's way?
Oh, because he wanted to make a name for himself. He wanted to get a highlight reel
Get the
knockout. I mean,
fuck
it didn't
out of
come
here
to
with
that,
all
but
that, man.
So even after he was getting
it's not that he
tapped up-
didn't know how. It's that he purposely chose not to, which I think is
Nah.
dumb.
It was-
but hey, we as the
listen,
fans were able to
the-
enjoy a good,
the
exciting fight.
dude
because of it.
the dude is a kid, and you can hear his corner on television telling him, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? Stick the jab. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying?"
Right.
It was pissed off. So that was not the game plan. He was in that fight because Noakes made him be in that type of fight. You know,
And what's
you
wrong with
gotta-
that?
It's nothing wrong with it, but the question was that championship level? Probably not, but it was an
Man,
exciting
y'all
fight.
dudes are crazy, man. So y'all want
I
to see
disagree.
boring ass fights where you want the guy being overly responsible.
Nobody's
what-
saying that. Nobody's saying that, bro.
It was
Just-
obvious that Homeboy could take a half a step back, jab. He can still mix it up. I mean, we seen that with Terrence Bud Crawford against Canelo. When he wanted to mix it up, he mixed it up. But that's
Okay.
what makes you elite.
Let me ask
you
you.
know what I'm saying? World level, contender.
That's the
You know, there's
difference
certain levels
between
to the
the
game.
Let me. Okay,
That's
so
the
let me
difference
ask you
from
a
the very
question.
best.
So y'all would want Hitchens? I'm not Hitchens. I'm sorry. Would you guys want a Shakur versus De Los Santos if he would have done that?
Listen,
Is that how you guys want him to respond to pressure?
You're asking about what we want, but that's the results are the results. You know what I mean? We have expectations to watch great fights, but you know, shit happens, man. Shit happens.
Because I was happy with that
I
guy
didn't
on
think
Saturday.
Mason separated himself in this fight.
You say
I
what?
agree.
I don't think
You said
Mason
what?
separated him
No,
from
He
Noakes in that fight.
definitely. No, he didn't. He didn't. He looked a smidge ahead of him. That's it.
Right.
The smidge ahead of him. He looked like if he would have had maybe a slightly weaker night, he could have lost.
So like to
Damn,
me,
that
it was like he was in
crazy.
third gear and Noakes was in fifth gear, and it was
Yeah,
and
I
that's not- it felt like he
like
could have took
Noakes-
way better
no.
control.
Bro, Notes could have did some things in that fight to win that fight. Like he
Remember,
could
he
have
got
made.
cut. He got cut early.
He was doing everything he could.
Yeah. The cut was definitely a challenging thing for him. Like if he didn't get cut, you never know what that fight would have looked like.
He was doing everything he could. I felt like.
But in the
I think-
rematch, if they would rematch, you would have Mason dominating, right?
absolutely,
I agree
absolutely,
entirely.
absolutely.
And that's my
I mean,
point.
you would assume so.
Then why are y'all sitting up here? Why can't we just applaud two warriors for giving us?
No,
a
it was a great
performance?
fight.
No,
No,
one's saying that. We
Yeah.
clearly said that was
Everyone
the
knows it
fight
was a
of the
great fight.
night. Everyone
Yeah.
said that was the fight of the
Yeah,
night.
easily.
Okay, because I was just got a little confused. Like you guys are over here like
No.
criticizing the
No,
performance a little.
no.
No. I just said the
performance.
level of the fight. The
Yeah,
level
the
wasn't
level,
world
the levels.
championship to me.
Absolutely.
Oh, so you guys are worried about Mason like long term?
No,
Right? Yeah. Right.
no,
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 no. I
no.
am.
I'm not.
I
I'm
am.
not.
I
Like
I'm
am.
not.
if he
I
fights that
respect you,
style
bro.
against like somebody more polished, right, or
Bro,
higher level, then no.
bro,
Exactly.
I lived through a world of boxing watching Ricardo Mayorga. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, and he was a champion. And we're talking about champion level. Like he beat a guy like we never expected him to beat in Vernon Forest. Sloppy looking, weird, ridiculous, and he won. So
Mhm.
boxing is boxing. Anything can happen, man. Shit, the weirdest shit can happen any night, man. Like, like watching it, I felt that like Notes could have landed something on Mason and get him out of there.
Yeah, I mean, he did land. He didn't hurt him, but he landed.
But he
Same
never
with
He
wobbled
buzzed
him.
him. He
And
definitely buzzed him.
Mason
He
wobbled
buzzed
him
him.
a couple times.
Mason
No,
wobbled him. Yeah.
no, they both was buzzing each other.
Nah, I
It
don't
wasn't
think
no one way. It wasn't no one way street. I
Abdullah
mean,
didn't get hurt
you
at
can,
all.
bro, like you can probably
Not
count.
visibly hurt.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, everybody, the people have a good poker face, but I thought that Mason did good. Both of them did great work to the bodies. That was a classic match in that perspective in terms of body work. Like, how often do we see young fighters in the title fight like attacking the body like that? I mean, that was rare in that case. Like, we never see body work like that. I know I don't.
So,
I
Alberto,
never
I'll
see
give you
that
an
shit.
example, right? Shakur versus Cepeda, right? It was I wouldn't say it was like the highest level of excitement, but it was entertaining. But it was obvious Shakur was an elite fighter and Cepeda's a world-class fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Well,
fight we're just talking about, they were nowhere near that level.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
well,
Fackety facts.
well. I'll just say this then: if you're gonna bring up Shakur Cepeda, Shakur was cornered into fighting that way. Turkey had the whole no Tom and Jerry fights. That's what's killing boxing. So he kind of had to fight that way.
And
That's
still,
no,
it
he
was
didn't. No,
obvious
he
he was an elite fighter.
okay. Yeah, okay. I
world-class
see what you're
fighter.
saying. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Dude, the elite fighters, what we know about elite fighters in boxing is that they have many ways to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? And I think
Right.
Well,
That's
the
what makes them
difference.
elite.
I think the problem with Mason is that he fought when he should have been boxing, and he boxed when he should have been fighting. You know, and like it was. That's the difference between an elite fighter and
And he
Shakur
has all
showed
the
that.
tools to be elite. It's obvious.
How do you?
Yeah,
But
but it's a lot of guys that came through the sport of boxing who had the tools and was never elite.
that's my
Adrian
point.
Boner. You know what I'm saying? So shit
Like,
happens,
why do y'all
bro.
have Mason up in this like he has to reach this pinnacle? What if that's not him? Like what? Like anybody looks good. Like the eye test. Like any of these prospects will look good, without facing an opponent. What has Mason shown y'all that he's a Shakur-esque type fighter? Like that's why I don't get.
Well, he shows flashes of it.
Not
First
Shakur.
off,
He's like a
he's the youngest champion in the sport of boxing
He's like
as
a
of
bud.
today.
who is
Mason.
Mason.
Mason's a
He
champ.
is- yes, he's the youngest
Marco.
champion.
Oh
Youngest.
my
man.
god.
No, wait,
Marco
what the-
right there.
what
Good
the-
morning, Marco.
The
Good morning.
BO. The BO.
Yeah,
Brown
my
Dookie
God.
one.
The what? The WBO. Wait,
The
actual
official,
belt?
the real one, not the Continental,
Yes,
the
man.
official champ.
Not
They
some,
were
like,
fighting.
Reggie
They were
or some
fighting
shit?
for the no, they were fighting for the
Keyshawn
belt.
blew the weight.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not.
He
know
ate it away.
Jesus Christ, man. We reset the channel. Let's start over.
Marco,
man.
did you really watch the fire the highlights?
that. Crazy.
Hello.
I had no idea.
So Marco answered my question. That wasn't a world championship level fight to him either.
Obviously it wasn't, but it is what it is, man. It's boxing, man. Boxing is boxing. Boxing is boxing,
Yeah, I
bro.
had no idea. I guess I wouldn't have even thought that in a million years because they're both so inexperienced. Why would they be fighting for a belt?
Right.
I mean, shit, blame boxing, bro.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they move Abdullah from here because if they better not open the floodgates because it's like why? I mean, of course, as a boxing supporter, it's like yeah, let them all fight each other. But in actuality, it just wouldn't make sense for Top Rank to
Well,
do so, right?
you got to understand what just happened, man. So Keyshawn dropped this opportunity would have never existed. Keyshawn dropped the belt on the scale. You know, they
Right.
were planning to move Mason slower But this opportunity came. I mean, again, he at the time he was 20 years old. You know what I mean? So they probably was gonna they were probably gonna ease him to 12-round fights probably next year. Who knows? But you can't say no.
Okay.
You
Well,
can't say no.
Okay, I think this is what they should do. They should just make him versus Vargas the Emiliano for the 35 for that title, and then see which one they have that's worth keeping.
Hey man, you live in a funny world.
Vega, don't you think? Because then don't you want to see early what you have? Because they both have a similar style where they're really aggressive. You could say Mason has better fundamentals. I'll give you that, but he's been dropped a lot, or he's been tagged in a lot of fights. So how different and what different level is Vargas from Mason? I mean,
Emiliano has never faced someone like Vasquez, the guy that dropped. He's never faced a puncher like that. He's been facing dead bodies.
Yeah, he's nowhere near that level. Plus, he fights at 140. So
he did move up, right?
Yeah.
Well, I figured he would go down for that fight.
Wait, didn't he just lose?
No.
Emiliano?
Man,
Fernando.
Wait, but didn't Emiliano? He just fought though, right?
No, that was Fernando that lost against Colin Walsh.
But then another. I know about that one, but then the younger.
No, Alan, you're talking about the middle. The Amato is gonna fight Dean DeGray on one of those weird DAZN cards where they have the Misfits.
Misfits.
That's what you're thinking. Yeah.
So when the last time Emiliano fought?
Last week or 2 weeks ago, Mexico.
Okay, and he lost that, right?
Yeah. No, he won. Oh my god!
One of
them
rounds
shutout according to scorecards.
I forget which one lost, but one of them lost.
Wait, but I heard. So was it like a robbery or something, or a really close fight somewhere?
It was an ass whooping.
I didn't watch that shit.
Oh shit, you got me.
Fernando Jr. lost.
So Marco, Pitbull versus and panel. So Pitbull and Roach are fighting in 2 weekends, right? How do you guys feel about Roach weighing a couple pounds more than Pitbull in the 14-day weigh-in?
He's much bigger than Pitbull. It makes sense. He's a bigger guy, bigger frame, bigger body, taller. It makes total sense.
Yeah, but he comes from a lighter weight class, which is funny. Right?
I mean, that just kind of shows what makes him.
He's still the one champion, isn't he?
For some reason, hasn't defended that belt in over 500 days. Still
Marco,
what?
It just kind of speaks credence to what Tank said. Like, a lot of these dudes are fighting in classes that they shouldn't be.
Fighting in what that they shouldn't be?
Like, they be draining themselves down to fight in lower weight classes.
Yeah.
Hey, Marco, actually, he was 3 pounds over what's supposed to be allowed for the 14-day weigh-in. But this is boxing. No one gives a shit. And listen, I'm really intrigued by that fight. I honestly do not know who's going to win because I think Roach is the obvious better technical fighter. However, Isaac Cruz provides that style, man, where people, you could be a better boxer, but because he fights so hard, it's difficult to deal with round after round after round, and Roach has never been at this weight class.
Yeah, that's true.
Vega, mark my words. Like I literally predicted the Lubin fight. I don't know if you were on the show that day on Johnny's at the hangout spot, but I predicted how that one was gonna go. I promise y'all, Roach is gonna make it look easy, and he might even. No, he's not gonna stop him because fucking Pitbull's head is made out of like titanium. Like, dude could take a shot, but he's gonna make it look so easy. He might even drop him.
You know what? I don't think he could take the same shots at 140 compared to 135. I think he has to be a little more weary. I mean, Angel Fierro was hurting him at 140, and Fierro's a career 135 pounder.
Yeah, but if we do like triangle theory, Jamel Herring stopped Roach. So you really can't.
No, he didn't.
He dropped him, right? He beat him up.
No, he didn't drop him.
But he beat him up, right?
No, I wouldn't say he beat him up. He beat him, but he didn't beat him up.
He won the fight easy, but he won the fight convincingly. But
it was a clear Herring win, but I wouldn't say he beat him up.
Okay, my bad. Pardon me.
No. Who you got winning, Vega? You didn't say who you got winning that fight.
Well, that's the problem. I want to pick Roach, but I seriously worry about it being at 140 in that style. I need to watch a fight where he has to deal with a pressure fighter. He should be able to pick him apart, but can he use his legs and create angles for 12 rounds at 140? You know, the special fighters can move up multiple weight classes in a short time. So we're going to find out how special Roach really is, where he is on that parameter, which we were talking about with the level of fights. Technically, I think he's sound.
What's Roach weight? What's he like, 160? Like walking around?
Maybe. I mean, I see him chugging beers at the Capitals game. Shout out Roach, man.
Question. I mean, he probably was going down too far. He probably was cutting too much weight. He probably now he like, I don't feel like cutting all that weight. I'm gonna fight at 140.
But he gets. I mean, that, you know, people say it's just 5 pounds, but 5 pounds can make the biggest difference on your style, on how you carry the weight, on how you react. It could be the biggest difference. Maybe he'd be a power puncher now, right? You don't know.
Yeah, it should be an interesting fight.
No, I'm intrigued. I think that's a great card. Am I going to buy it?
I'm not paying for it.
I think I'm going to talk shit, say I'm not going to buy it in the last minute and be like, yeah, I want to see every fight.
What's it, $85? Nah.
80. So with tax, probably like 88, right?
Just paid 60 for the last one. I can't. That's why I think I can't pay 60 for that last card and then pay 80 for this card.
Well, I mean, it's a stat card though, as well.
I mean, it's a stat card with co-mains, right? It's not like they're turkey cards where each of these could be their own fucking pay-per-view. It's like they're all co-main cards or undercard cards, you know.
I agree.
This is off topic, man. I'm watching the classics on Top Rank. Man, Tommy Hearns fighting James Kitchen. How does man fight with a Jerry curl?
That's a dope.
How you box with a Jerry curl?
I actually broke that down. I did a video on that one.
But Marco, how do you fight with a Jerry curl, man? How do you fight?
You're asking the wrong person. I unfortunately cannot answer that. You tell me. I mean, you ever had one?
I ain't had no Jerry. That's that West Coast, man. We ain't had it in my neighborhood. In the East Coast, we ain't had no Jerry curls.
That was CJ. He's probably had a.
I mean, Dion had a Jerry curl, and he's from Fort Myers.
He had when you got the money, the Jerry curl come out right. When you
Deion Sanders
from around the way, your Jerry curl be a little too wet or a little too dry.
But yeah, that was definitely seemed like a West Coast thing, especially in the 80s.
Or it was also a Queens thing because all the Soul Glow dudes from Queens had Jerry curls.
It's Brooklyn in the house without a doubt.
I'm the rapper with crack.
James Kitchen would beat 95% of these dudes nowadays. Vega, you know that. Dudes like that, man, would be super champions nowadays.
Yeah, 168. There's names we know, but I wouldn't say that they're great. Good be pushing it too.
They're okay.
Yeah,
they're cool. They're cool fighters, Yeah, I mean, but look, Caleb Plant lost to fucking Armando Resendez. Like, that shows you where the division's at.
How do y'all feel about Iglesias at 68?
That's unknown. He can punch. I can tell you that. He can punch.
Who's Iglesias?
I'm
not even trying to sound like a casual. I'm so serious.
No, he's a southpaw Cuban, about 6'3", right hook from hell.
Oh, Chris Bermudez guy, Yo-Yo?
No. Yo-Yo.
That dude's 160. Yo-Yo's 160.
I could have sworn he was 168 because he was sparring on training camp for Canelo.
Yeah, no. Yo-Yo's 160. Allegedly, he can make 154. But Osley is a guy that went to Germany, got a German bitch. He's out. He was doing this thing, and now he's signed the Eye of the Tiger. And Google his highlights. You know what? Don't even Google his highlights. You can just Google his fights. That they don't last longer than a round or from one round.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta check him out. Hey, real quick, how do y'all feel about the whole Janibek against Lara, man? I feel like that's gonna be a horrible fight. Two counter punchers waiting to counter. Like I'm gonna fall asleep, or I'm gonna go on a beer run. Like, how do y'all feel about that fight? Because that could be Bud's next opponent. Bud's already Bud was at the airport saying Janibek's next. So how do y'all feel about a potential Bud opponent, Janibek?
But why do you sound like you're talking to us through a megaphone?
Wait, do I sound bad?
Terrible. It sounds
Scratchy.
like it sounds really like it's like you're talking through a broken speaker. Like we're hearing you from a broken speaker.
Okay, how about now?
That's better.
Radio.
Yeah, radio. Can you hear me better now?
No, it's still like it's like kind of like that when you're talking.
Yeah, Marco.
Okay, I'll repeat
he just
the
wants you
statement.
to stop talking. Don't listen to that.
Oh, is that what it is, Marco?
No. I mean it. Tell them, guys. That sounds bad.
No,
Okay, how about now?
It sounds very loud and very
It's all right.
fuzzy.
It sounds like you're eating the mic, but it's a little better now.
Okay, so let me repeat that real quick. How do y'all feel about Lara and the old Cuban, what's his name? The dude at 60. Lara and
Johnny Beck.
Because that's a potential bad opponent. So I'm curious to hear what y'all think.
I have no idea. Well, I think
Janibek
Lara's
step on him. He's the one who has the weak resume.
Yep, Janibek's gonna whoop his ass.
He's got to do it.
I agree.
He's the big
Wait,
guy.
Marco, have you watched? Oh my God, that's crazy, Clarissa.
She's out of control.
Yeah. Marco, have you watched a Johnny Beck full fight?
What?
Have you watched a Johnny Beck full fight?
Have I watched Johnny Beck fight?
A full fight.
Yeah. I know. Buddy McGirt doesn't train him anymore, but yeah, I knew his training.
No, not anymore.
Yeah. Why? What about him?
No. It's really interesting. With certain level of fighters, man, he's pretty dominant. I mean, the foot feints just kill these guys. But when he fought Denzel Bentley, I don't know what it was, but he just wasn't as dominant.
He won't fight Denzel again either.
Nah, Denzel's is in a mandatory.
Yeah, I mean we don't.
Yeah, I agree entirely, Vega. He's not that good. He's not this
Janibek?
Yeah, he's not this indomitable boogeyman or whatever the fuck.
Man, y'all dudes are critics.
You know what? Until he proves us otherwise, so far he is.
Right. That's what makes the fight interesting. But to Alberto's point, these guys might be staring at each other for a few rounds.
It's for sure going to be a smooth fest.
Janibek got a step.
Whose fault is that? It's Janibek's fault. He's the guy who's 6'1".
Younger, bigger, stronger guy, right?
Yeah, he got a step. He got a step like you.
So he has to impose his will.
Yes, sir. He does. He can't be waiting for a counter punch. He got a step.
Okay.
But Lara is, one of the more experienced fighters you'll come across. Well-schooled Cuban, has been at this level for a long time. And there's a belief that he's become a puncher at 160 since he doesn't use his legs as much.
That should make
sense. So that's why I think the first 3 rounds are going to be we're going to be walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
I'll say this, as someone who's been a harsh critic of Janibek, and his fights are super hard to watch because he be fighting in the middle of fucking buttfuck nowhere. Seriously, he's fighting somewhere in the eastern part of the world that I don't even know which country he's in. But from the highlights I've seen, dude has impressed me. He's gotten better at cutting off the ring and really stepping and finishing his opponents. I think his last 2 fights haven't gone the distance. So
I'm confused.
Shout out to him.
It matters where you're watching it from your home?
No, I'm saying because if he's fighting in Russia or somewhere in the eastern part of the world, it's for Cali time, it's 2 a.m., 4 a.m.
Right.
I can't really watch that.
Not no goddamn 2 a.m. It's 2 p.m.
Well, whatever his last fight was, I don't know where it was, but it was in the middle of the morning.
Against that guy that had the one side blonde, that shit was wild.
What was he doing in the ring with him? That guy.
They want you want to know the truth that they won't tell you. They wanted to make sure you can make weight.
Well, you ain't got to tell me that. You ain't got to tell me that because he almost died one time, and Terry Former ended up being the main event.
Mm. Oh yeah, against Morataya, right?
Yeah, remember? Yeah, we was waiting on Janabek to come out, and then they didn't say anything, and then we had to go digging. And it was like, man, he in the hospital. What you in the hospital for? You can't make weight. What happened?
Well,
take your big ass up to 68. That's what you need to do.
And that's what makes this fight dangerous.
My bad.
It's okay, radio.
I think Laura is a Hall of Famer.
Well, hold on. Is my mic still crazy?
Not to me.
Yeah. See, like these dudes just want to complain. I bet my mic's perfectly fine, and they just don't want to.
Background is fucking annoying per usual, but I think I'm used to it now.
Well, let me ask y'all this: how do y'all feel? Like, because a lot of people were saying the same thing about Shiraz, that he had those weight issues, and then he moved up to 68, he moved up to 60, and he destroyed Edgar Berlanga. So
that was 68.
68.
But 68. Okay.
Hey, Alberto, to your point, Shiraz did start at 54. Imagine that.
Yeah. So do you guys think it would behoove like Janibek to move up a weight class, or he's just trying to hold those belts hostage at 60?
I mean, he wants to unify. He wants to get that big opponent, trying to get that money.
But Top Rank's not even giving him his own events. Like, I feel like they're just whoring him out to whichever promoter is paying like the highest bid.
All of the talent out. If you haven't paid attention, all the talent. Abdullah.
No, I know. No, Blind Faith. I know that, but
just got whored out. Tiger just got whored out. Like
but they've been getting him like they've been showing him out.
My Cash App's up top. Marco Boxing is right there on the main screen.
Yeah, that's a troll account.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I hope not. But if it is, it is. What are you gonna do? I mean, you were right about the other guy. What was that guy's name? Tim?
Janibek probably should go up in weight, but can he beat the 68 champions?
Well, it's not just that, Jersey Bob. It's if he goes up in weight without getting a big fight at 160, who is gonna fight him at 68? How is he gonna get a world title shot?
You can't, because Bud has all of them. Bud, I think him and Bud are supposed to fight for the middleweight belt. Wasn't that something that was not there?
Janibek got to take care of business first.
And that would make sense for Bud because he wants to snatch up another weight division.
Picking off another weak champion. Crazy. I think Laura's the best fighter that Janibek's ever been in the ring with. And he's a 12-round fighter. And I can't remember the last time Janibek had to fight even for the full 12 rounds. Probably Denzel Bentley, which is 3 years ago, when he can actually make the weight.
Right.
I think all this not being able to make the weight shit and him being hospitalized, all that shit's gonna catch up to him. And if it isn't Laura or Adames, it's gonna be Bud that sparks this dude out and becomes fucking, the new Superman and shit.
Well, I'll say this. I think that Janibek should hold on because there's like a whole wave. There's like a crop of Uzbekistans, like where GGG was from. Mm-hmm. I seen Frank Warren the other day sign 2 of those motherfuckers. So I think they could have a little like momentum happening. So he should stay. So he's positioned right now as the face of Uzbekistan boxing. So I think he's in a great position, honestly.
Oh, Janibek?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's from Kazakhstan.
I'm sorry, Kazakhstan. Frank Warren just signed 2 of them.
And if he is the face, is he going to sell any tickets?
I would have to believe the country, they would rally behind him. Yes, I would say yes.
They just had an event, dude.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, exactly.
Did it look pat?
It depends. It depends who you ask.
That's not a good answer.
Well, okay, y'all said that Danny Garcia, you and Johnny, actually, Vega, you guys were telling me how he's beloved and New York takes a while to show out.
Me?
Marco was at the Barclays. Yes,
I never said that shit.
You said he deserved to stay a world tour at the Barclays, and I said it was a horrible idea. He should have done that at the Hulu Theater. Well, the point is, with that being said, Marco was actually at that shit, and he said it was empty as
Which one?
fuck. So,
Oh yeah,
the Danny Garcia.
I mean, I didn't say it. I went live and showed you guys. It was like half full, maybe, right? Something like that.
Yeah, that was bad, Marco.
Yeah,
That was like,
but it was half full. But I don't think they had the upper tiers even open. So it was half full for like not even the whole place. But you know, was that the Barclays or was that the Garden?
no, that was the Barclays.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Danny Garcia is not a big name. He's not even from fucking New York, and the dude he fought was unknown. You know, the dude he fought was from New York, but you know, he's a low-level fighter that you know he's not going to sell tickets. I don't really understand.
We didn't know him.
No, and I didn't understand. You know, whoever I okayed this, I you know, what I mean, like, why would they go through with this? What would make them think that this would actually?
Well,
Marco, this shows you that Danny Garcia is not a good promoter. If he said this is a good idea, man, we see his promotional company ain't gonna last too long.
I mean, you might have a point there.
I think, Bob, there's some pride in that because, you know, he probably knows he can't move the tickets that he used to move like in his heyday in like the mid 2010s. But I think it's just his ego. You know, he's accredited as that's his venue. I don't know if y'all know that. He's put on the most events at Barclays in terms of boxing. So I think it was just, you know, he wanted to go off on a high note, and he financed the whole event. So he's the one that lost a couple million, but you know, he has this real estate going on. So he was okay with, you know, taking that loss.
That was personal then. That was personal for him.
Yeah, exactly. It was personal, and he did it. So shout out to him. I don't think it was memorable. I don't think we give a fuck. You know, Marco, you said even for the press they were low budget. You said they didn't even give you guys voucher for any food. Is that true?
They did. No, they did. They did give me a
voucher.
Oh,
okay.
I forgot to use it. I should have. No, it wasn't bad. It was just like fucking. It was whatever. I don't know why they did it. I don't know. Like, well, it could have been. It could have been the thing.
The undercard was trash.
Marco, was it worse than the fight that you did at it was like at the back of a church? Like, where were you at when you were doing you were the ring MC?
Oh, Shane Mosley?
Yeah, was it worse than Shane Mosley shit?
Yeah, that was down by Jersey Bob's hood. That was in Atlantic, actually not Atlantic City, the Sahara in not Philly, but what's the town that's right next to Philly?
Chester.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
so where were you? Were you like underneath the floor of like the casino? Or where were y'all at? That shit was bad.
Oh, Papa, there's a fucking place in the back where they hold fights. It was a little mini, not arena kind of, not an arena.
That shit was Marco. I seen like dudes smoking, shooting dice in the back. Like that shit was
You might be right. I don't know. I mean, I didn't put it together. I just wanted to do it because Shane Mosley was on it. And I haven't done one since for them. It was but you know, I'm glad I did that.
And you said they didn't even have like a headset for you, or y'all were sharing the same mic. Like, what kind of shit was that? So we gotta give Danny some props. If we're shitting on him, at least he went out, you know, with a bang. Pause. He did Barclays. He didn't do no low budget.
Yeah, what do you? Oh, the bang.
Yeah, well, I mean, it couldn't have been no worse than that time I saw Alicia fighting in a damn lounge.
Wait, what?
Yeah, before she got with Jake Paul that last fight.
She fought on some horrible. What TV channel was that on?
No. Yeah, it was a sound stage.
Yeah,
she fought on Tubi.
We had to go digging for an app, and then she was fighting at a lounge.
It wasn't a lounge.
Invite only. It was a movie studio.
Hold on, Jersey Bar. Was it a lounge?
It looked like it, man. Like, something looked bad.
Hey, dudes were getting food served to them. That tells you everything. Dudes were getting food delivered.
Like a nice bar. It was like private. She didn't even have enough people to like sell tickets. The tickets was like private or something. I think it was like $500 a ticket, and then it was a no contest.
Yeah. It was invite only. Nelson Lopez, her manager, set it up in Atlanta in like a movie studio. So they ran out one of those studio rooms and they took the fight. Let the fight be there for whatever reason.
Lord have mercy.
Like you said, that was a horrible idea too. That was horrible ideas.
Yeah, shout out to Nelson. He's actually from the same county I am, but I don't get that one.
Who's this Nelson guy?
Nelson Lopez. He put together Deontay Wilder's last fight in Kansas. He runs. He's a bare knuckle guy.
He's a promoter
as well.
He's a promoter. You're saying?
Speaking of, there's some reason they have that fight in Kansas.
Promoter to some, manager to others.
What'd you say, Bob?
Was some reason they had Deontay Wilder in Kansas? What was the thinking behind that?
Money.
I hope he stops. I hope he doesn't fight anymore. I really hope he doesn't fight anymore.
Marco, I saw that he's rumored to fight potentially Big Baby Anderson, but I don't know if it was true or not.
Nah.
He's fighting.
I think
Frank
that fell through.
Big Baby and Frank Sanchez.
Big Baby Anderson and him. That'll be like PTSD central, both of them.
Nah, come on, Marco. We're throwing away Jared Anderson after one fight, after one loss defines a man's career.
No, it's last fight too. He was complaining. He don't want to be in there. His head's not in it. And look, Wilder's head's not in it.
Marco,
listen, here's a difference, right? Both their heads are not in it. The difference is Wilder had a full fucking Hall of Fame career, won the heavyweight belt, and his head's not in it after he got brutally beat twice. Anderson's head's not in it at 24 years old. Never, it's a big difference between the two of them.
Yeah.
Well, Marco, I don't know if you guys saw, Jared Anderson's actually in camp for Jake Paul. He's a sparring partner, one of the main sparring partners. So, and he looks in good shape.
That's not going to help either one of them.
I was about to say that. That's not helping.
It's not going to help either one of them.
It's helping Jared. It's keeping money in his pocket.
Yeah, it's putting money in his pockets, y'all. Y'all got to stop hating on another man getting
get better. Absolutely not.
Jared is potentially scheduled for IBF eliminator versus Frank Sanchez. He gonna be
that might not go too good, but you never know.
No, there's no way. They were just sparring partners, and now they're talking about Richard Torres again. So IBF is ran very strangely. Like people try to act like they're the best sanctioning body. Absolutely not. They have the weirdest rankings. They pick and choose when they want to follow the rules, just like everybody else.
Well, I'll say I'll say this about the IBF. They do sanction their mandatories and they won't budge. They don't care if it's Canelo. They don't care if it's Joe Schmo. They will enforce.
Blame Errol Spence.
Blame Errol Spence for what?
Marco, we're having a whole lot of combo here.
He had what? Multiple defenses and one mandatory over 6 years.
That's what really. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, he had a lot of accidents too and injuries. We're not going to act like he was ducking his mandatory.
He had one accident.
How could he duck mandatories when they're not being pushed? And then
he had the whole thing with the guy.
He was paying them off.
Well, we don't know that with 100% certainty.
We don't know what.
Well, we do because never got stripped. What the fuck you mean? We definitely know that.
Because as soon as Errol didn't have the belt, what happened? What happened when Errol didn't have the belt? Mandatory ordered.
Word.
Like Charlo. How long Charlo not defend the belt?
Yeah.
He had that shit for a minute. I'm not gonna lie.
They're all corrupt. That's why when people that there's a push to kind of for a change, I'm not against it at all.
Yo, I'm ready to schedule. I was talking to Marco the other day. There's 6 interim title fights before the end of the year. Look at the schedule, man.
Half of them are WBA.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, I gotta hop out real quick. I'll see if I could join back here, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night, all right?
Peace out.
All right.
All right, peace.
You know what? I'm done. It's late. I'll highlight y'all another time. Appreciate it.
I'm done too, actually. All right, people.
All right, fellas. All right.
All right, Marco, man. Appreciate it.
Yep, you too, guys. Peace.